Child, why they saying Cardi be pregnant again? Again! And y'all, they saying it's about a new man, Stephon Diggs, the little NFL football player. Like, Cardi, girl, it's too early for you to be pregnant by this man. You ain't even been with this man for like 2 to 3 years. One thing about Cardi, she's gonna pop out some kids. She's gonna pop that and she's gonna pop out some kids. One thing about Cardi. And every time y'all say she pregnant, her, Rihanna, Summer, every time y'all say these people be pregnant, y'all be...
Somebody better keep an eye on Offset because he's straight up spiraling after hearing Cardi's carrying a baby from her secret boyfriend, Stefon Diggs. Offset's been out here accusing Stefon of getting with other men, thinking that would push Cardi to dump him. But surprise. Cardi's not only fully aware of his private lifestyle, she's cool with it and even gives the green light. Offset is extra heated because word on the street is Cardi was linking up with Stefon even when she was 8 months pregnant with their son, Blossom. And after walking away from Offset, she didn't just move on. She stayed locked in with Stefon. Cardi meant it when she said she was done with Offset. No games. He figured she'd stumble, date around a little, and eventually crawl back. But nope, she kept it moving strong. Now Cardi's out here building a whole new life with Stefon, and it's making Offset lose his mind. The pregnancy whispers kicked off just a few days ago, while she was tearing up the stage at Ladyland Fest. People couldn't help but spot what looked like a baby bump peeking through. On top of that, her outfit sat strangely over her belly, almost like she was low-key trying to keep something under wraps. Later, she popped up at SummerSlam, rocking a bold, head-turning outfit that covered every inch of her body, belly included. And just like that, the pregnancy chatter came roaring back. One person was convinced, saying, Cardi B is moving like Rihanna. She is pregnant. Another cracked up, posting, LMAO, if Cardi B is pregnant again, Offset's really about to lose his mind, LMAO. The streets were eating it up instantly. And they weren't lying, because Offset's been on edge since day one of Cardi and Stefon's situation. This new pregnancy buzz? Same story. He's losing it all over again. Offset's been tossing around claims about Stefon's sexuality for a while now, trying to stir the pot.
Spot on, y'all be right on. And it's like, how? These people be pregnant every time y'all call it. She over here wearing big shirts and she set her baby on top of her stomach. Like, girl, we know you pregnant just by the way you hold your baby. I ain't gonna lie, like, just by the way you holding your baby, it's given. Just by the clothes that you been wearing, even when you was at Fashion Week, girl, it still gave that bump. And you was...
The first time he dropped that bomb was earlier this year, when Cardi hopped on X telling fans she'd be pulling up to the Grammys with Stefon. And that set him off instantly. Offset caught wind of it and instantly got petty, throwing out another jab about Stefon's sexuality. Here's how it went down. One of Cardi's fans decided to stir the pot, sliding into Offset's page to drop a shady comment saying, boy, you're a loser, no ish. Offset fired right back with, go bother the gay boyfriend. It didn't take long at all for people to connect the dots and start buzzing even louder about the drama. Offset was clearly talking about Stefon, since that's who Cardi was dealing with. And back then, the streets were buzzing with talk about him being on the low. Those whispers kicked off after his former stylist, Chris Blake, hit IG with a wild video showing Stefon's brother, Darius Diggs, and his crew cornering him in an elevator and robbing him cold. That clip had social media losing it, and the rumors only got louder after that. Chris had filed a lawsuit over the attack, but he kept quiet at first about what really sparked it. According to him, he used to style Stefon, and they were cool, real tight. But then the vibe shifted hard. Chris claims Stefon started making moves on him, even after he made it crystal clear he doesn't roll that way. That's when things between them took a serious turn, and the tension started boiling over fast. Chris claims Stefon worried he'd start telling people about his private life, so he allegedly sent his brother EZ to rough him up. He even accused Stefon of going as far as slipping something in his drink, supposedly to take advantage of him while he was out. But that plan didn't work. Chris says he managed to get away and went straight to the police. In his words, the whole point is, Stefon tried to corner me, but I escaped without harm. Thank you, Jesus, Chris said. But now he knew Stefon's secret, and that didn't sit right with him at all. Weeks after that failed attempt, things only got messier, because Chris made it clear he doesn't play like that and never has. That's when Darius realized Chris wasn't rocking with his half-brother anymore. And here's the kicker. Darius is broke, no exaggeration, with 3 kids to feed, and Stefan doesn't even help him out since they didn't meet until he was around 12 years old or so. He saw an opening in what used to be a solid connection between me and his brother, and he jumped on it, trying to hit my crib for my Chrome Hearts collection. We're talking jackets with over 100 crosses, multiple designer bags, and more. Soon as I stepped off the elevator, the first thing out of his mouth was, "What's up with all that chrome?" While he stood there with the 2 reckless crash outs he brought along for backup. They didn't care one bit about the cameras, probably because their real goal was to shut me up about the closeted receiver. I believe they planned to take me out and leave me in my apartment after stripping it of every valuable I owned. And that's not even the full story. But since everyone thinks they already know so much, they'll spin it as just a robbery, all to hide the fact that he cornered me and tried to come at me. Unlike the man I'm speaking on, I live my life 100% straight. No dabbling, no experimenting, none of that. But the truth doesn't need a cheerleader. It comes out when it's ready. I've got receipts for days, printing them out like a machine, but y'all can keep flooding the comments telling me about my own life. And honestly, plenty of people instantly believed every word Chris dropped, saying Stefan gives off a certain vibe. So the idea of him being intimate with a man didn't sound far-fetched. Did you catch that viral video of him from just a few days ago? He was vibing to Sexy Red, moving in a way people in the comments swore looked like he was riding another man. That's not my words. That's exactly what folks were saying online. Somebody even threw it on TikTok with the caption D as F, and it blew up instantly. Now, some people are actually backing Offset for calling Stefan out as DL, saying Cardi only linked with him to get under Offset's skin, and now she's locked in. But plenty of others came for Offset, saying he was only labeling Stefan as DL just to be petty. Still, that doesn't erase the buzz that Cardi might actually be carrying this man's baby. One shocked commenter wrote, "Wait, so Cardi B is pregnant at the same time as multiple other women pregnant by Stefan Diggs, and she's still not divorced from Offset?" The internet was eating that up like it was the juiciest gossip of the year. "What a clown. She might as well have stayed with Offset if she wanted to be part of a circus," one person snapped. But the internet wasn't done. Folks were also coming for Claressa Shields after she mentioned wanting a baby with Pap, even though he's not divorced from Remy yet. "Y'all pick and choose, and it's weird," another chimed in. Someone else dropped, "Cardi B needs to get rid of that man." And if this is true, and Stefan Diggs really is DL, we all know some men will go to extreme lengths to keep that secret under wraps. But now I'm turning it over to you. Do you believe Stefan's out here with these men? And is Cardi really pregnant with her 4th child? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping drama.